Yo, what's going on everyone? Miles Midoriya here with the review and recap of Trigun Stampede Season 1, Episode 3. This episode, man, was just wild. I knew something was going to happen in it from the previous episode, but not the way it did in this one. Early on in the episode, what Roberto said about Vash kind of fit the tone of it. He said he gets it. The moment you get involved with him, you get swept into trouble. The humanoid typhoon, a fitting name. In the beginning, we see somebody walking, and it turns out to be Nas, and he's going to the town where Vash is currently at, so you already know this isn't about to go well. At the end of episode 1, we did see him appear, and I thought throughout the season we was going to start seeing more of him. No, they brought him in early, and he was serious. If people didn't know who Nas was, whether they didn't watch the anime or read the manga, you know who he is now. Picking up from the last episode, Ghost Seth had ran outside and there was like some explosion. He's nowhere to be found, and everyone in the city is starting to get covered by these small robot explosives. Roberto brings up it must be E.G. Bomber, that he takes people out so easily he earned the nickname Easy Bomber. Meryl is wondering where he could be. Roberto chimed in saying he's the type to watch their work play out. Vash ended up finding him from guessing what view would be good for him to see everything. He shot in the area that he was in and everyone chased him outside. Everybody was running outside to go try to find him, and then all of a sudden an explosion just happens, and I was like, wait, was it one of the little robots? But no, they said he put some landmines down. He told everybody that he's changing his name to E.G. Mine and he's looking for the treasure, which is the plant. E.G. Mon was a character in the original anime and manga. Here's a picture of him from back then. I guess they wanted to make this one a little bit more older. Jumping back to the episode, E.G. gets a plant and Vash hops onto like the spirit suit or machine that he's in. They're going through the town and Vash points his weapon at him and they end up landing outside the town. Both of them are on the ground and E.G. notices Vash's weapon, so he picks it up and tries to use it against him, but Roberto and Meryl are not about to let that happen. They grab onto E.G. for when the explosion happens so that he'll get caught up in it as well. Vash gets to him and has him in a hold, and E.G. tells him that the button is on his back, so that shuts down all the explosives. Nebraska was not about to let that go after what happened with his son. He was about to shoot a rocket at E.G. Vash, of course, was trying to stop him, and then all of a sudden, they hear the sounds of a piano. First off, I was like, they gave the bad guy some good piano skills because he was going off on it. Vash told everyone to get out of there because he knows it's about to go down and they could get hurt. Once everybody takes off running, E.G. escapes and he goes to where Knives is. Vash follows him, and once he gets there, he cuts off both of his arms. I thought they were both just going to work together to get the last plant, but nope. Once Vash walks in, he says to him that he's doing all of those flashy moves to save those people earning their thanks to cure his loneliness. To be fair, it could be some of that, but either way, he couldn't really be around that many people. He's a nice person and wants to make sure that everyone is okay, but because of his brother and the bounty, there will always be people looking for him and trying to find any way to get to him. Niles walks up to Vash, touches the gun, and it has like some type of effect on it, and for a second, it looks like he's in some other type of dimension. Niles tells Vash that he can't even control his gate yet. Vash was temporarily stuck, but he heard Nebraska's rocket shot. Nebraska didn't stand a chance against Niles. He cut his arm off, and then Vash popped up checking to see if he was okay. Niles continued his way up to the plant, and before that, we see people who have joined him. It's a giant robot and some man and a girl. I'm not sure if they were in the original one, but y'all let me know in the comment section down below. Rosa and the two other women are trying to stop Knives, and that was the biggest mistake that they could do. The robot pops up holding the two people mentioned earlier. Knives calls the man doctor, and he says that they should go get the other plant while he gets the one that's currently there. The women started firing at Knives, and I felt so bad for them. Two of them ended up getting taken out while Rosa was the only one that survived. I know they didn't think he was probably that strong, but sometimes you gotta know when to pick your battles. Rosa is freaking out or she's like shocked about what just happened. Vash tries one more time to get Niles to not take the plant away, and he asks him again, whose side are you on? He should already know Vash is not going to join his side, especially after he done hurt people that he cared about. The scene goes to Meryl and Roberto. They're climbing down to get out of there, and they run into Rosa's son. I said, please don't let nothing happen to him while all this is going on. While they're watching over him, Vash fires at Niles. It's not working. That's when he expands the blades that are surrounding him, and the way they made this look, it was just like, wow. He used them to cut this rock that was above them, and it's just slowly falling down, destroying the town. Rosa's still surprised at what's going on. Vash had to grab her so they can get out of there. While the town is falling apart, Meryl was trying to hold on to Rosa's son, but he ended up falling down. After the town is destroyed, we see the Nebraska family made it out. Some people are gone and others, they're sad at what happened. Rosa's holding her son. He looks to be alive, but in the process of all that was going on, he lost his arm. Rosa asked Vash, that was his brother, right? He told her that he'll get the plants back, but she told him to go away, get out of the town. If he hadn't come there, none of that would have happened, and never show his face there again. Vash grabbed his stuff and he leaves. It was sad to see that happen. In the first few episodes, they was happy to see him, besides the whole part where they tried to turn him in for the money, but they liked having him around, and to see it end like that, it wasn't good. Because we know in the original, they actually got the plant fixed, and he just got on the train and was leaving, and everybody was cool with him. I think Niles may have went there eventually. Besides Nebraska, who was looking for Vash, E.G. and Niles were going after the plant, and the extra part could have been his brother or just both. Even though all the people didn't make it, I still think they had somewhat of a better chance surviving because Vash was there. After he walked away, Meryl caught up with Vash and asked him, how can he smile like that? He told her he doesn't deserve to cry and asked him where is he going. He said far east to July, the third city where he is at. So it looks like he's going to be going after Knives, and that's where the episode ends. They did not hold back with Knives in this episode. He didn't come to play around. Those people that got taken out, them losing their town and causing his brother to lose the friendship he had with the townspeople. Going back to the July City part, if I remember correctly, if not, comment below. Vash was at July City and I think looking for Rem's relative, only to find out he was taken out by Knives. Vash ended up using his arm powers, but he pointed it towards Knives, destroying the city. That's where the woman from originally in this part of the anime, Elizabeth, had fixed the plant. She was mad at Vash for what happened years ago because she remembered his face, and he told her that he can't remember what happened and that all he remembered was walking into a city of ruins. I wonder if this situation will play out again or in a different way. Can't wait to see the city and the possible new characters that they may introduce in that part. But y'all let me know in the comment section down below, what did you think about the episode and what was your favorite part from it? Here's some more content to check out. Thank you all for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.